Good to have some Arkansans in New York City, huh? All right, Hurricane Idalia. Let's talk about the update. Just an hour ago, storm has been upgraded to a Category 2 storm because the sustained winds are now at 100 miles per hour. The gusts, though, especially on the east side, are now at 120. So this thing is just less than 200 miles southwest of Tampa. Couple updates with this track. It's been pushed just a little bit farther towards the west. Reason why? The cold front in the north that actually helped cool us down a little bit for this week has kind of delayed itself, and so that's allowing this system to move a little bit farther north rather than kind of come in towards Tampa. But the problem is you always have to look at the eastern side of a hurricane. That's the worst side because it's also drawing all this water. The winds that are circulating around actually touch the surface of the water and help increase storm surge on the eastern side. So a lot of water is still going to be coming in towards the Clearwater area, the whole Tampa Bay region, St. Petersburg. We're going to be watching that come in. But the center of the track with the strongest winds will probably stay just to the west of Tampa, coming in more towards the Big Bend. And if you had to kind of look at the Big Bend, more of the western half of the Big Bend. You've got Cedar Key about here, and then you go west towards Tallahassee. Tallahassee's not on the coast, but it's a little bit farther inland, but they're going to be getting some of the strongest winds, as it's probably the biggest city that's going to be within this path. So this is going to be making landfall tomorrow morning. By lunchtime and after lunchtime, it's going to be actually trying to cross into Georgia. So it's early tomorrow morning, just near sunrise, hits the coast, and then moves off to the north and east. There's a lot of national forests here. You've got state parks. This is a very wilderness kind of area. A lot of refuges for when you're talking about wildlife and a lot of native species. Not as populated, but the problem also is it's very swampy, and so the swamps are going to go up big time going right inland too. Over the next couple of days, it crosses over Georgia and then heads right into South Carolina, eastern parts of North Carolina as a tropical storm, till producing a lot of heavy rain. Also on the east side of the track, you get a lot of quick spin up tornadoes. So something the southeast is watching. It's not impacting us because we had a front clear us, and it's sitting about here just northwest of Atlanta. So it's keeping any kind of clouds or any kind of rain away from us. So we're quiet. We're quiet the rest of the day. Temperatures falling to the 70s by 8 o'clock. In northwest Arkansas, in the River Valley, we may wait till 10 o'clock to get back to the 70s. Waking up tomorrow morning, lots of 60s on the map. Nice start. Check with meteorologist Zach Scott. He'll show you the latest forecast for the afternoon. Very similar to where we were today. Went ahead and took the temperatures and knocked off a degree because the northeast wind may be a little bit stronger tomorrow than it was today. The northeast wind kind of subsided a little bit this afternoon. That allowed Fort Smith to get actually pretty warm, but we're better than the hundreds, that's for sure. Tomorrow, very quiet overall, mostly sunny skies. You're looking at the heat index forecast. We don't really have one until we get to this weekend, because by this weekend, high pressure returns, the heat dome returns, and we get hot once again. So 7-day forecast, the heat's coming back. Right by the time we get to Labor Day, it's going to feel like summer again. Temperatures back to the mid-90s. In the River Valley, we've got low 90s next couple of days, mid and upper 90s next week.
Those hitting the lakes and the rivers on Sunday and, well, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, it's going to be perfect.
Be perfect for
hot.
that. It will.
Yeah.
As Labor Day probably should be.
Exactly.
Maybe we can cool off afterwards, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Jump in the water.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't be shy. Jump in.
That's right. All right, Matt, thanks.
The House Foreign Affairs Committee held a roundtable today with family members who've lost loved ones in the Kabul airport attack 2 years ago. The demand from those family members up next.
The University of Arkansas, Fort Smith